Mr. Mallory. I call the first witness for the Crown.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Please give the court your full name.
Tanya Jane Hawkins.
And your occupation.
Managing Director of inloveinlondon.com.
An upscale online introduction agency, am I right?
Yes, that's correct.
And Holly Jackson, the first victim, was one of your subscribers?
Yes, she'd been with us for about a year at the time of her death.
Have you ever seen her application form?
Yes.
Anything unusual about it?
No. A woman in her mid-30s looking to meet an attractive man with a good sense of humour for romance and companionship. I'd say that was entirely typical.
Which brings us to Alan Lane, also a subscriber to your agency.
Yes, although his subscription had been cancelled by the time of the murder.
Why?
Because we'd received more than one complaint about Alan Lane's behaviour from female subscribers.
And what was the nature of those complaints?
That he'd been aggressive when certain ladies refused to meet him again. Abusive, intimidating.
And what did you do?
Obviously, we immediately discontinued his subscription. In situations like that, we move very swiftly.
Thank you. No further questions.
Miss Hawkins, listening to you just now, one could infer that you thought Miss Jackson to be an entirely respectable subscriber, yet Miss Lane quite the opposite. Is that fair?
Yes.
So if you had your way, you'd have 30,000 of the former and very few of the latter.
Well, none of the latter, thank you.
Interesting, because having had a chance to look at their online application forms, it's clear that wholesale fraud and deception were actually only being practiced by one of them. Let's start with Miss Jackson's age. She claims in her application to be 32, but we know at the time she joined she was 37. She also claims to be in full-time employment as a personnel manager in a large insurance company, whereas in fact she had lost her job 2 years earlier. She claimed to have been single, but was very much married, claimed to enjoy working out, be a devoted member of a book club, love exotic holidays and travel. But records show she was neither a member of a gym nor a book club and had never travelled further afield than Gran Canaria. In contrast, every claim Alan Lane made in his application about his job, his marital status, what he was looking for in a partner, were 100% true.
I'm sorry, perhaps I missed it. Was there an actual question?
Oh, yes, there was. Here it comes again. Nice and slowly, so that you don't miss it this time. Having had a chance to view their online application forms, it's clear that wholesale fraud and deception were only being practiced by one of them. Were you aware of that? A simple yes or no answer at this point will do just fine.
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Thank you. That's it for now.
I call the next